pro-Kurdish rally in Istanbul ended in multiple arrests on Sunday. 10 people were detained by the authorities following fights between the pro-Kurdish People's Democratic Party and the police. Protesters had gathered to vent their anger over the government's actions in the southeast, which is a predominantly Kurdish region. The Turkish army is conducting what's described as an anti-terror operation and has deployed 10,000 troops backed by military hardware and helicopters. Human rights groups claim that more than 100 civilians have been killed during the campaign.
They brought all the weapons in the world and they are hitting us. They have gone crazy.
We'll continue until the end without hesitation.
Ankara's crackdown hasn't been entirely limited to the deployment of the military. The People's Democratic Party, the HDP, has 2 of its leaders facing criminal investigations over demands for Kurdish independence. The politicians say it could bring about a peaceful resolution to the conflict, but the Turkish president is backing the criminal probe against them.
The statements from the leaders of the People's Democratic Party are constitutional crimes. The process that will start with the removal of immunities will have a positive impact on the mood of our country in fighting terrorism.
We talked to a representative of the HDP party who says the situation in the country is devastating and is urging the European Union to step in.
I'm in the city of Diyarbakir now, and the police are firing tear gas at people every day. There are dead bodies in the streets. A 16-year-old boy was killed the other day. The families of the victims have started a hunger strike. It's daily slaughter. This operation is not against the resistance, it's against the people. The government must stop this massacre of civilians. I call on Europe to show the red card to Turkey. This is a country that wants to join the EU, and Europe wants to portray Turkey as a safe haven for refugees. But when a government uses tanks and armed forces against its own people, I call that war. Hence, I urge Europe to end its silence, to come here and take a look at what's going on, to witness the slaughter. There is a large-scale censorship on state media in Turkey. TV stations are not reflecting the whole story here because they arrest all the independent journalists. The government is trying to hide what's going on.